Ultimate Overlord, Metal Sonic. I am the real Sonic.
Trying to reach inside of me, trying to gain my energy. Let me show you just what I'm made of.
I forgot to turn on my audio. Well, there you go. Audio's on now. Howdy everyone, my name is Chaos Sonic, and welcome to Rogue Nightmare. Nightmares? I'm pretty sure it's Rogue Nightmares. This is a roguelike game where, on Roblox, of course, as you can tell by my avatar. It's a game where you can basically jump into a multi-wave thing. Yeah, either way, it's a lot of fun. Not many people play anymore. It's kind of a dead game. I kind of want to revitalize that. If you play Roblox, and try out this game. It's actually really fun. It does involve a lot of grinding, but hey, it's still like really fun in my opinion. Anyways, there's multitudes of this game. This is not exactly a this isn't a guide to like how to play it. This is just like a startup for like what it's gonna be like. This is something I want to start every now and then, just do like a random thing. And if you want to see me, if you do play this game and you want to see like what kind of loadouts to do and stuff like that, loadouts, right? Like either way though, yeah, it's actually a loadout. So for this loadout, I'm going to be doing what I like to call the Immortal Tank. So actually gotta put that there we go. So we are also going to be doing hard mode. Excuse my mings and snifflings from time to time. I apologize. Also, if you're curious why I haven't been uploading, depression hits like a truck. Let's see if we can get another guy in on the fun. No? Come on. Either way, this is a really fun game in my opinion. There's a lot to it, though, that I'm going to go over. I will go over my build that I'm going to do today as well. In my personal opinion, this is the best tanking build that you can do. From what I know, at least. It's the best tanking build. But, without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, well. We're already to a grand start. Let's move it. Note that this is hard mode, so I can, like... Oh. There we go. Those. Nope. So, we want none you. About here, we want none yet. Nunya beeswax. Putting in the mana. You'll see why later. Ow, my health. There we go. Want none of those. Let's see here. We'll get shield charge. Any good ability? We'll take an air slash. More mana. When I complete this build, I'll further explain like why I made some of the choices I did. Oops. Oh no. I'm okay. Doink. So we'll get rid of those. I'll take this. Let's see. Yes, there we go. Put more in the mana. You just saw my mana drop at the speed of light. Ooh, do I need 50 mana? I need 50 mana points, please, and thank you. Very nice. There we go. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Upgrade you. Upgrade you again. Doink. Granado, boys! Get over here and die. Now you can't escape me. Nice. Okay, so what do we want? We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't really want insult. Yeah, we don't want that one. I'll take that. Would a lunge be good? Add some more mobility. I'll upgrade my armor. There we go. Yoink. After I finish this, I'll explain everything. Don't worry, we're in a rough spot right now, but once we get out, I'll make sure to explain everything that's going on at the moment. Upgrade, upgrade. Where's my mana? Go. Javelin, rapier, what don't we want? We don't want... let's get rid of lunge. Let's skip it. I'll take you. Extra regen's always handy. Oh god, I hate this one. You die. You need to die. I'm gonna die! Charge! Burn to a crisp. Thank God, thank goodness I got that ring of regen, dude. That ring of regen just saved me. But it's gonna become very quickly null and void later on, and you'll see why. Alright, so we want to get rid of that, we want to get rid of that, and get rid of that. We'll upgrade you, put 1 point to you, and now start going in health. Murder the bombers. We hate bombers here. Schloink. There you go, that's good, that's great. Link dash. Alright, so we want to get rid of that. We'll get rid of that too. We'll get rid of taunt as well. How about... Yeah, we'll take you. And mini boss. Blink. Yeah, because of this build, it does kind of now take a second to kill enemies, but honestly, it's worth it for the immortality. Especially on hard mode. Because remember, this is hard mode. This is supposed to be very difficult. There is technically like one more difficulty after this as well that is called Nightmare mode. Oh crap, I wasted that. That's fine. Clutch? Yep. Sweet. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't want that. We don't want that. I think that was... Yep. I will take you, and actually, you will go there. Alright, nice. And there we go. Well, we are out of the frying pan and the fire now, so let me explain everything that you just saw going on there, because I'm a pro at this game, playing it for a while. I'm already level 20. So, basically, how this game starts you out with, at the beginning, you get to choose a loadout, of course. Loadout will give you different items, be it abilities, weapons, trinkets, who knows. The only thing you know is what the class actually gives you. And you can figure out what item, and actually in this game, every time you either beat a wave or a section of the map, you'll have the choice to roll for different items. So basically, whatever is in your deck currently, you get to roll. Also, some of the thing that you just saw is that I was crossing out cards. Now, why was I doing that? Well, as the more I cross out my cards, the less I will need to, the less diverse my whole thing will be, meaning I get to make a more focused playstyle. So, because of that, I only have 4 weapons that I need to worry about getting, and I only need this one, so the other 3, if I get any of them, I can just skip. But because if I basically have a 1 in 4 chance of getting the crystal sword, which is very important for the build that I am doing, which again I will explain later. So real quick, let's go over stats. You have strength, agility, health, mana, dominance, and compassion. Strength and agility affect weapons, albeit different weapons. So, for example, strength affects more heavier weapons, such as a giant bludgeoning mace or a giant decapitating battle axe. Agility affects lighter and/or ranged weapons. For example, a bow, a sword, a rapier, actually, dual swords, rogue weapons. For example, daggers, stuff like that. Health, of course, increases health. Mana increases mana. You get the gist of that. If you've played any form of RPG game, you should know what that... Heck, you don't even need to play an RPG game to know what mana is. If you don't know what mana is, it basically allows you to cast spells. The more mana you have, the more times you can cast spells. Pretty basic. Dominance increases magic damage, and compassion increases healing power. So the more compassion you have, the more healing you'll do, and the more dominance you have, the more damage you'll deal with magic attacks. So, with this game, every 50 points you place into a stat will give you a talent. For example, I have 75 mana, so I get the level 1 talent point for mana. I currently have 45 health, so I don't have the health talent yet, but I will be getting it soon. One thing to make note of as well, for every 75 points in 2 stats will give you one of these, what I like to call a mixed talent tree. And the one that I'm going for is the health and mana, so let me see if I can find it right here. Body and soul is 1. Heal for 750% of the mana you spend, convert into healing for yourself. When at full health, regenerate 7 mana per second. That is a great talent to have, especially with this weapon. So, you know, I might as well just explain the build at this point. So, with the weapon that I currently have right now, the Crystal Sword, it has a... Compared to the initial weapon we start out with, that being the Iron Sword, it has a much higher threshold. Technically, it is level 5, so it's much higher than the Iron Sword. But either way, on a 1-on-1 ratio, the Crystal Sword is roughly 4 times better. Roughly 4 times better. So, and additionally, it has double the replenishment speed. So, with this, what it says, gain a shield which blocks up to some amount of damage. Shield constantly replenishes at a rate of 50% per second. That 50% per second is basically half. So, I have 133 block. I'm gaining half of that per second. With any other shield, which includes the Iron Sword, it's at a rate of 25%, which is only a fourth. So I only need to wait 2 seconds instead of 4 seconds. Definitely saves your life. But the main thing is that the Crystal Sword requires mana in order to be able to regenerate. Now, here's a very noteworthy thing. The Crystal Sword will always generate a severely high amount of will always require a severely high amount of mana. So, no matter what, you must always level up your mana if you're going to use the Crystal Sword. Especially at higher levels, because the more block that generates, the more mana it's going to use. So, you're going to want to max out your mana to at least 200. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Each stat, because you gain one talent every 50 levels, or if every 50 points in it, the max amount of talents you can have is 4 per stat. So, you have 6, multiply that by 4, that gets you 24 automatically. I did do the math right that time. Okay, nice. So, either way, 24. Actually, in total, there are 39 talents. As I mentioned, 24 normal talents, and then 15 of these talents. You can already see that there's 15. So, but either way, yes. At maximum, if you have 200 points into a specific stat, you gain all 4 talents. Note, that does not mean you have to use all 4 talents either. You can equip them and unequip them as you go. Honestly, they're really good. There's a reason I love this game. I am an explanation hog. But yes, this is a game I love. You guys should play it as well. It's kind of a dead game. Can we revitalize this game? It's a good game. Please revitalize it. Anyways. Anyways, though, so for the build that I'm doing, it's going to be a constant mana regeneration based build. So with it, I'm going to want at least 200 mana, 200 health, and 75 strength. Each point of health grants me, or every 50 points grants me another talent. For this one, for health, we want all of them. Tenacious, grant 10% reduced damage. Reduce damage taken, 50% of all internal damage reduction, in addition to in addition to reducing the duration of all movement impairing effects, including stuns, by 50%. For the second one, Greater Vitality, 15% increased healing from all sources. That is great, actually. Okay. That is great. I believe that actually increases with body and soul. So, if we do the math real quick, 10% of 750 is 75. So we divide that by 2, that equals 32.5. So we add 32.5 to 75. I have a calculator. Give me one moment. It's stupid. I apologize. Actually, no, I could just do it like right now. Okay, so 32.5 plus 75. That equals 107.5. So I gain 107.5 additional healing. Add 107.5 plus 750 is equal to 857.5% healing of mana. That is great. That is a lot. That is 8 times. Yes, 8 times. I will use my computer. So real quick, 750. You can't see the calculator. It's on the computer. Actually, I think I can actually show it to you. Hold on. Let me do window capture. Calculator. There we go. You can see my calculator now. So we do that, and then we are going to do multiplied by 1.15. That equals... Oh! Where was I wrong? Where was I wrong? Oh no! I have failed math class. Either way, though, there's your number. Okay. Oh, 37.5. That's right, 37. I thought it was 32.5. That's right, I forgot. It's an extra point. Well, my bad. So, either way, there's the actual math. This is why we use calculators, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I get A+ in my math classes. Because I use a calculator and double check my work. Either way. So, why do we need strength? Well, for one, if we don't have strength, we're not dealing damage. If I go to my Think Crystal Sword, it requires strength. I'm only dealing 18 damage a hit. 18 damage a hit. That is not a lot. So, I need strength to increase my damage, plus, if we go down to health and strength, I get Hail, which caused me to take 25% reduced damage from targets in melee range of me, which is extremely good. Either way, I'm not going to go over the entirety of the talents. I am going to just, like, put them up, like you can see them. Pause, read their effects, all do that stuff, but we need to get going. So, yeah. And here is the attuned effect, the first mana. Okay, so, first off. 3, 4, 5. If you have enough, do that. Boink and boink. Put into health. Also, you can see here that there's this part right here. Note that there are, like, real stats and, like, side stats. Real stats are the ones that you put into the thing. Side stats are the ones that you get from, like, trinkets and enchantments and cool stuff like that. So as you can see, I gain plus 17 health while I have this active. Let's see what this guy is saying. How dare you. I will get that, though, because that's actually really good. So, this is the shop. You get the choice of one of, like, a million different things to choose from. But you'll always have at least 6. So, what are your options? Obviously, you have this right here. This allows you to cut certain things out of the deck, giving you a higher chance to get basically everything else. You have a trinket thing right here. This sells you trinkets. You have a weapons thing. Sells you weapons. You have an upgrader. Upgrades your currently equipped weapon. You have a point giver. Point giver, nice. Yes, a point giver, which allows you to gain plus 3 additional points and increasing and actually compared to everything else, a stationary or static rate as well. So it doesn't, like, everything else every other thing's cost resets as you get to other shops. Then you also have the Reforger right here. He'll give you 1 of 5 different modifications that you can apply onto your weapon, such as Lacerating, causing the target to bleed, Infernal, causing the target to burn, Vampiric, which is the best one, the most expensive because it actually makes it so that your attacks heal you for a portion of the damage dealt, which is actually great. Note that the upgrade, Reef, and Reforge will all have an enhanced cost if your current weapon is of legendary grade as well, just a heads up. So, as you can see as well, you also have this. This will give you 1 of 5 different random weapons. Because I only have 4, I guaranteeingly get all of them. Then you also have the trinket one over here. It's basically the same thing as the weapon one, but with trinkets. This thing as well works with all your different cards, so that's good to know. Also, you'll also get this, which allows you to reset your talents or your points for free. That's really important. And periodically, you'll also get a level up station costing 200 each purchase, granting you a free level, which is just 5 free points. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. And I think that might be it. Alright, well, let's move on. So this is one of the different rounds that you can do. No, I'm frozen. Slink. Oh, I'm getting frozen. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Why do you sound like orcs? Come on, guys. Why do you sound like orcs? You're not orcs. Well, I hit that guy. Nice. So, let's go with a sprint. Additional movement speed is always welcome. So no, that gives us 80. So now we got, yeah, that'll give us 75. Put that in there. There we go. We get that. Bingo. Schlink. So now, as I spend mana, I will now be healed. This is why the ring all of a sudden becomes obsolete, because now I don't have to worry about healing at all. Plus, I generate a ton of mana as well. Meaning every time I swipe at an enemy because of my Mystic Enchantment on my weapon, or Reforge as I should say, it immediately allows me to regenerate my block more efficiently. Get your butt over here, boy! I sliced you! There we go. And of course, as well, you also have the millions of different types of weapons that you can obtain as well. The shield is one of them, of course, having the passive effect of, no! I'd like to not be in there, thank you. Hold on, you get over here. You get over here, sir. Okay, I killed the wall guy now, so that's good. Okay, so also, stay out of those red spots as well. Obviously, you'll take damage in them. Shouldn't really need to say that. These yellow spots are where enemies are going to spawn. Make sure to remember that. Schlunk. Ooh, I almost got triple cannon. Get over here. How'd that not hit? You punk. I'm coming for you. Also, I say that the ring kind of becomes obsolete because any form of additional health regen is always better than no additional health regen. Alright, come here. Bingo. Alright, so now I want to upgrade this. Do I, or do I? Because, like I said, now skip. Okay. And I'll take this just for the additional damage. Where's the mini-boss? Oh, there it is. Hi, how are you? Oh. Where are you? Also, as you can see, the shield applies a damage enhancement on the enemy, specifically damage taken. Yeah, and this game has really good music too. You kind of gotta remember this game has really good music to it. So spend 10 of that, get that to 75. Boom shakalaka. So I'm gonna remove that, and now I want these. I don't want to be taking much damage, and I would like to regenerate mana. That Furious Soul is good for other builds, unfortunately not the build we want right now. You immediately spawned! What the heck? That is not nice. How dare you? Schlunk. Does damage reduction not, or damage taken enhancement not affect you or something? There we go, my gosh. Also, something I do want to note is that you don't want to go other stats, really. Out of all the stats that you can choose, the one that you don't want to go is Dominance. Which I know seems like kind of pointless to say, but in reality, when you think about it, there are a lot of stats that are actually really useful, even for like just general purpose. I mean it, like, I really do. Like, you can go like a non-magic, you can turn a non-magic damage dealing class into a frickin' Spellblade Master. It's really cool, honestly. There we go. Now, this is one we don't want to get Mana 2. It gives us a mana bubble. If you ever play World of Warcraft and you know Mana Shield, that's probably what it's kind of like. Taking a portion of the damage that you take during your mana. Yep. So, I'm going to get my stuff ready, and then we'll be back when the next one happens. That sounded so wrong. That didn't sound... Okay. I'm going to do shopping stuff, then we'll be back. There we go. Alrighty. So, we are on to the next one. Oh, camera, get in there. Whoa, that is a lot of it. We got gunslingers galore. And we got you bombers. We don't like you bombers. We hate you bombers. Slink. Get out of here. So, also, it's best to start off with mana because, of course, as I mentioned, the higher it becomes, yeah. You come here. I'm going to murder you. Okay, good. Alright, who are we missing? You. Slink. You're a summoner. And you're dead. Good. We'll take an upgrade to that. Get mana first so you can get the regen. If you don't max out your mana regen, you're losing out on healing potential and way more. You're just losing out on, like, a lot, honestly. So max that out, and actually... You need to die, you need to die, you need to die. There you go. You're a summoner. I'll take you out on... And you need to go. Oh! Oh, yeah. Okay, these guys are... Okay. There we go. But, yeah, of course, as you can see, once you... Let me find it. I passed it, yeah. This one. This one is really good. That is, like, especially good. And another reason why you want to, like, maximize your, like, mana regeneration, stuff like that. The only issue is that this absolutely does not work if you're going up against orcs. That's the only issue. And then you want to get this one, Deep Spirit. 5% of your... Yeah. 5% of your max mana per second. That is just grand. In any situation. These are not good. I hate these ones. This is why I became my immortal tank. Because this is a sucky area. There you go. Now you burn. Thank you. Get that one. Go up here, get mana 3. Nice. Perfect. And now everyone is dying around me because my shield requires mana, and when I use mana, guess what? I damage for 5 times the amount. And because my shield uses it so much, that's why it's so effective, because my shield uses so much mana. Come on, die, thank you. Come here, thank you. But you mainly want to max out mana and then health. I don't know why I did that. But okay. Max out my mana regen, and there we go. We have now hit peak healing potential. Well, technically not peak, because remember, like, our mana can go even higher. Actually, it probably would be good to focus on mana instead of health when you think about it. Burn, boy! Murder the orc! I murdered the orc. Oh no. Oh no, what will I ever do? Hey, come here, come here. I need to take constant damage, so I'm constantly regenerating my mana. Oh, that's perfect. Look how fat! Anyone who didn't have the regeneration that I did just got screwed and died. No. That's how powerful this build is. That's... Oh yeah, and that's right, an ability one too. I forgot about that. Yeah, ability one. Oh, and a random one as well. Man, I'm missing a million different things now, aren't I? Now, I will say, depending on what you choose, it is kind of better to either go for just the weapon in general, which, if at that point you're normally focusing on, like, melee weapons. For example, mine. I don't need my abilities. I just have them for extra damage potential. But I use them anyway. But if you're going for something, say, the wizard, which literally can't use its weapon at all, technically. No, seriously, it can't use its weapon at all. Then, yeah, you kind of have to focus on using your abilities. Oh, let's go for this. Hi, cat. Oh my god. Hey, stop that. No. Bad. Sorry. He likes to scratch on the back of the chair. Hey, Chewie. No, I am never turning my webcam on. Okay. Alright, let's take damage, and everyone's dead. Perfect. Everyone is dead. What's my armor reduction? 13%. That's a 13% damage reduction, folks. That is a 13% damage reduction. We like to see those. Alright, so you guys are the damage absorbers, so obviously I need to take you down first. Now, because I'm constantly using mana... Oh, I hate these sons of guns. Burn. Thank you. Burn before the Lord. And now, I'm going to be healed for even more! Actually, let me just stand right here. Everything dissolves before me. Do that later. Oh, ah, crap. How long have I been doing this for? I've been doing this for 44 minutes. Okay. There you are. Alright, I need to make this as fast as possible. Now I need to maximize my killing output. There we go. So I want to get to true slash. Bingo. Everything dies around me. But that's a good thing, 'cause they're trying to murder me. There we go. No! Ah, you sons of guns. Nice, and I killed the blocker too. That's perfect. Nope, I didn't. But you are. You're it. Ah. Unless it's that guy right there. That's kind of sucky. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, God, yes. Die. Thank you. Okay, well, I guess everything dies again. You're a summoner, you're the guy you want to kill. Okay. There we go, we get health. Ooh, we got lots of tankers, so I can... When you're playing as anything else, these guys, any enemy that absorbs the damage taken by other enemies always sucks to go up against. Oh, nice. No orc. No orc chieftain, or whatever. Oh my god, my block. Quartz Titan, I hate this guy so much. If you ever fight this guy as a frickin'... He is the most annoying thing in the world. But guess what? I have tons of block regen, so I can heal at a mad rate. Here, let me get you real fast. I need to get bleeding so I can actually take damage. The main guy that was actually damaging me died, so yeah. Thank you for dying. So, upgrade that, there we go. 15 into that. Boom shakalaka. And I will be back now. Alrighty. Guess what? We're almost to the final boss. Just a couple more waves to go and one more boss. That's some handy range there now, partner. There we go. 10, and now we start increasing our strength because our health is maxed. Actually, you have a little bit of extra damage in strength, just so we deal additional damage. Because, yeah, when it comes to waves like this, I can't do squat. I actually have to kill him the normal way. Because guess what? They're apparently immune to psychic. Next time I do this, I'm going to use a different build, the wizard build that I like to call it, that is excruciatingly overpowered, in my opinion. So there is one. Oh, there you are. Back away, boy. I'm coming. You can't run from the inevitable. Thank you. Alright, so I think it would be best to put additional stats in the mana. The more mana I have, the more mana regen I get. It only makes sense. Oh yeah, that's right, you are immune to psychic, aren't you? Bro, you despawn on me? That ain't cool. Or reset at least, but yeah. There we go. Now you take it. Where are you? There you are. And there we go. That's some handy dandy damage right there, mate. Handy dandy. And wave 404. Please don't be an orc round. Thank you. Also, just let you know, those hearts that you see by the gold down below, right here. That is your lives, essentially. Every time you die, you lose one of those, so yeah. I absolutely hate these guys, because they always run and they're immune to slow. Why there's so many of them? Oh my god, I might as well just like... Okay, you guys don't want to watch me chase these guys around bareback. Okay, god, that was the most boring thing in the world. It took like an extra 5 minutes or so. Ah, orc! Murder the orc, quick! God, I hate it when they move around so much. Like, geez, just stop squirming, please. That's why I like to play Wizard, honestly. But if I get the ability to tank, I will tank. And anyways, they're not really taking much damage, so like, yeah. Hey. There we go. Stop you. How dare thee. So, at this point, at the last one, you will always get one of two enemies, actually. You will. It's straight up guaranteed that you will always get at least one of two. That being either this guy or the Necromancer. God, the Necromancer sucks compared to this guy. Because he spams Ice Blast. He has the ability to completely nullify damage you deal to him. There, knockback removed. Yeah, this is basically it. You just, you stand there. Wait. I never really got a good look at, like, what the crypt people was. Okay, so it is like a giant skeleton. There we go. I thought it was like a giant orc or something like that. Either way. Nice, nice, and nice. So, again, I'll be back, and then we'll do the final boss. Alright, I've bought everything. Let's do this. Actually, something I do. Let's see. Oh, come on. You're lagging. Piece of crap. I should have filled this up by a decent margin. Yeah, by a decent margin. This is like that is a dangerous move to get hit by at all. So the fact that I just stood here and took it honestly means a lot. Okay, so I'm going to, this is it, I have no hands on the keyboard. Okay, well I might as well just do it. Oh wow, that got like, that absorbed 4,000 damage. That's actually really good. I might need to farm this guy for a little bit. I might farm this guy for a little bit. Okay, so I'll be back real fast. Sorry, gotta do something fast. Alrighty, I have obtained the bloody achievement. Now I can actually kill this guy and get home. Let me re-equip my one talent. There we go. I'm sorry, I had to take the chance to farm this guy because that's an achievement that would take forever. It really was an achievement that would take forever to obtain. I apologize, though. Either way, though, if you have any questions about this game, let me know. I know a decent bit about it. Am I the creator? Absolutely not. But that doesn't mean I don't know anything about this game. There's a wiki on it. The wiki is not the grandest thing to go off of, honestly. Especially since no wiki tells you about certain status effects and how they work and all that. So, yeah, that's a big oopsie no. Either way, well, yeah, there you go. Just beat the boss. Yes! Yes! God, I need to work on that. What time is it? It is 8:54. Holy moly. Well, that was fun. Either way, I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. You'll have a great day. And, yeah, goodbye.